I'm going to break the tractor.
You're gonna go break the tractor, dude. Don't go break the tractor. Well, I believe we sold our 84-inch skeleton rock bucket here, and the guy's coming to get it. So we want to get all the rock that are stuck in it cleaned out and get it cleaned up a little bit for him. Well, that one came out easy. Are you helping your uncles?
Uncle.
Yeah. There you go. Good job, Jed.
Heavy rock.
It's a heavy rock. So yesterday we got the 8R370, a little friend here, like you saw in the last video, a 310, and the warranty is up on this in 30 days. So we're thinking about chipping it and turning it up as far as we can go. Instead of pulling the planter with the 370, we're thinking of pulling it with this turned all the way up, because the 370 really has its hands full in our hills and our soil types that we have to pull in. At times it does it, but it really has its hands full at times. So I have a question for you guys. This tractor, if we do turn it all the way up and we want to add more weight to the front of it and to help increase traction, how low can we safely drop the air pressure in these tires? Well, how do I tell them what tires they are, Brandon?
They're Michelin Agribib 2.
Yeah, Michelin
Agribib
2, whatever that is. Yeah, how low can we drop the tire pressure in these to maximize traction if we turn it up and do what we were possibly thinking and switching planter tractors? She should be at 8RX.
It was a good deal.
It was a pretty good deal. Getting it for half price and what they had it listed for. Sorry, Valley Plains. Good deal for us, bad deal for them. So I am not a rocket scientist, just some dumb farmer. But I don't think this is what you want your hydraulic cylinder to look like. Cameron, he caused some mass destruction. And now the one that we thought would work is too wide. It doesn't fit next to the one that's there. So that's cool. We gotta go get a smaller one. There was a smaller one down there. I don't know if you guys remember when we were taking it off and Dad and I were arguing whether or not this one would work. I'm like, yeah, it'll work. And yeah, I was wrong. At least he was right that his whole hitch pin deal here with washers would work without a clevis. That looks very healthy. You can't convince me that people can do stuff with oil and not just make a mess everywhere, because I just find it impossible. That whole puddle is because that cylinder there is leaking. I guess they probably caught a lot of it here with this one. Yeah, we need a cylinder right there. Unless it'll lift with just one, but I doubt it. I am now really looking for the motivation to start actually working on these chisel plows, but I just can't find it. Maybe I just gotta get started. It's not that hard at work, it's just, I don't know, annoying. So like I was saying, the cylinder we stole yesterday is the wrong one, the hydraulic cylinder. But I came up with an idea for Joey here. What if we just take off the outside one, and put that one on the middle one, and then put the one that's too big on the outside, because it doesn't have to be up against that one. Oh, there's oil in there. And set it next to this one. I would say that them look very similar, Joey.
That should work then. Just steal this one and put that one over here then.
I'm a genius. I just saved myself from going outside in the freezing cold snow. But I also made myself more work. We need to stop buying tractors, because then Brian has to replace radios.
Yeah, I'm always swapping radios. I ain't the one that bid on it.
Yeah, you know, Brian, I think that was you that was bidding on it.
That was me.
You know, some people just have some weird obsessions. I think I might have one too. I just love little Nipco heaters. Sure, these aren't very little, but I just think they're so cool. They blast a crap ton of heat out of them. But not the cleanest heat, but I think they're neat. It looks mean with these yellow or green lights, whatever you want to call that color. I'm pretty sure that one's just clear. I'm not sure though. I like it though. What do you guys think? I still have been just walking in circles and procrastinating working on this, guys. Don't worry. Well, I finally got started here, and I first went to see if my fittings will flop over from that cylinder to this one, and they won't. So parts are on. Hopefully I can get the right one to do what I needed to do. 450 sitting out front. I guess this is gonna be my parts vehicle for today. It's nice having a variety of vehicles in case you get bored driving one. You just take a different one then. So this is parts runner today. Well, I guess so far this is the start of the 40 inches they were talking. I personally don't think we're gonna get 40. I hope we don't get 40 inches, but Here's what it looks like out there. Well, surprisingly, looks like they had the parts I needed, so I guess I'm good to go. I just get back from the John Deere dealership and the sales guy's here, talking prices and other equipment and whatnot, and looking at the tractor we also got. Fits perfectly. Does anyone ever worry, like, this cylinder's old from an old whatever with old hydraulic oil that's been sitting in it forever? Does this contaminate the tractors? Like, does the guy have to worry about that? Probably. That's probably why you replace it every so many hours, right? That's what filters are for, I guess. Hoorah! Yeah, that's not what you're supposed to do. Oh! Okay, we're gonna make a very small attempt not to make a giant mess while taking these hydraulic hoses off. So I brought a bucket. It's not gonna work at all, I know it. Wow, nothing drained out of it. That was very anticlimactic. That goes for bringing a bucket to try to catch the oil. Falls over upside down anyway. Okay, let's try to catch this. There, I caught most of that. I did my best. Well, that came apart surprisingly very easy. Now we'll go back together easily. Negative. We have a problem. So my problem here is this old cylinder is not as thick. Therefore my pin fit now with this new thicker cylinder. It no fito.
Oh, there's a solution to that.
You get a longer pin or get a bolt?
You take the pins that you used to take that off, they should work on there.
Yeah, where are they at?
They're down there where we took it off.
Covered in like 3 inches of snow?
They should be laying
Didn't I grab one of them? We grabbed some of them. Oh, right here's one. Perfect, fix my solution.
One on the cylinder.
There we go. Good as new, Joey.
Aren't you gonna need a long one for this one up here though?
No, because this one is long enough. But my next problem is this thing's not gonna want to pull out. Well, we just made a little bit more of a mess, but I got it. There, good as new. With all used parts minus the new fittings I had to go get. I just gotta get that one put back on the center. Okay, I'm getting my second cylinder here put back together. And I have a problem. I wonder if these somehow need to be timed or if it's all just about how much oil is in them. So like if this one's pushing, you know, more than this one before the oil's in there. You know what I mean? So I wonder if they don't, like if this needs to be, yeah, maybe I'm stupid. No, I am stupid because if these are both hooked up, it's technically timed because it's the same distance apart. Never mind guys, I'm dumb. I just got to thinking again and that's never a good thing. Maybe I'm not dumb because if I go in the tractor and move the hydraulics and get this one to move, these fittings are open, so I'll just spray oil everywhere, therefore not moving this and then matching the two up. But if I put these fittings on while this is on, that's just not gonna, I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to the old man. He might have more knowledge in this. Joey! This might take some pristine engineering from immediate, I don't know what I'm saying. So would a guy mess something up here? Like if I just connect that one, well then this one, do I have to unhook the hydraulics to get this one connected? Probably, right? Because if I just move this and then connect that up, I might wreck it. If I hook that up and then these are gonna be like not timed together, I don't know if they time themselves after like the oil flows through it or not. Are you just guessing or do you know?
I know. One will go all the way in and the other one will come in and vice versa.
Okay, if I break it, I'm telling them it's your fault.
Okay.
Please don't break.
I did.
Ah! Did that just overextend? Yeah, it did. It in fact did. I have my mouth open. I don't think it's supposed to do that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take that and cover off.
Nope, it's happening. I don't know what's happening.
Good thing you got the catch pan on the ground.
Yeah? Cameron didn't just break one. He made sure to bust them both. Good job, Cameron.
Have to do it good if you're gonna do it at all.
I see oil right there. You know, maybe we just go get a new cylinder. No, I don't know. I don't know how cylinders work, so they're just gonna redeem this one as junk. As much fun as you're having watering your plants here, we have a problem. the other one that I thought cylinder was good is blown up as well.
What?
And I got sprayed and drank a little bit of oil. So I need to go get more fittings for another cylinder. Let's try to rebuild that one, but do I go get it before they close?
Yes.
Back to town we go. Parts acquired. Second time. And now that 40 inches of snow is, it's coming again. It's snowing. Yeah, this whole changing cylinders, changing oil thing is just not for us.
Yeah.
This one maybe blew up and hit Dad and the wall in the shop over there.
Preston's fault.
It is Preston's fault. How's that key coming out? It's not, is
not.
it? You see, I tried. Like, I grabbed this bowl to catch the oil.
Didn't go that way.
I caught a little bit.
I caught most of it.
Yeah. You drank some of it too there, Joey.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get that key out of there, or are you just gonna look at it?
Finally.
That was Preston.
Please explain to me how we could have done this differently to prevent what just happened. I would love to hear.
Let it drain slowly while it was.
Oh, look at us not making a mess. We're doing it, Joey. Could you imagine how many more tractors we could buy if we didn't have to buy so much floor dry?
So, what'd you guys do here?
Don't. We don't want to talk about it anymore. Well, this is the 5th new used cylinder we've taken off to put on and it's snowing outside. I don't like working in these rough conditions.
So, I don't know what they got going on here, but it looks like after a whole bunch of cylinders here, some more over there, that we need to steal one more cylinder off of here.
No, what we need to do, we need that cylinder to go next to the cylinder, 2 lift cylinders there so they're matching, because this cylinder is different than that cylinder. So this cylinder is going over there, and then that black cylinder is going over there because that one was leaking. And then the long one there is the folding cylinder was leaking really bad, and that one was not, but it might be now because it's pitted and was extended outside in the elements for a very long time. So yeah, we're basically taking every cylinder off this one and swapping it with one of those. And just making a giant oil mess for people to complain about in the comments. So it's going good. I really hope we can get this cylinder off without making a giant mess like the last one exploded.
And Dad went to go get his oil bath off and take a normal bath. It looks like people were having a water gun fight over here, but instead of using water, they used oil. Kind of worried that I'm in a splash zone.
No, the splash zone is definitely that way. You want to stand over there though and hold? Were you sleeping too?
Yeah. Actually, I think I was awake. I heard stuff going on out in the shop.
I just didn't want to get up and do it.
Exactly.
You know, Cameron, we wouldn't be in any of this mess if you wouldn't have broke this in the first place. There's a lot of oil on the ground here, so watch your step. Now we install this one. Should we install one this way and then one the other way, just so you know, got a little variety? There, we have 2 cylinders mildly installed. Okay, just letting you know now, you're right in the line of fire.
It's quite nice just holding the camera.
I know. Usually that's my job. You guys are putting me to work for once. Hydraulics and oil have not been our thing today. You're gonna have to fill all the cylinders, so it'll take a while. Okay, we got it. We got some leaking hoses we must address, Cameron. Well, all cylinders are back together. I just don't know if they work yet. That one has 2 blown hoses now because they've been sitting outside for 30 years and are brittle as ever, and when we touched them, they blew. But this one does not have blown hoses, so we're gonna test it. It works for me. See, I don't get, we always have problems with tires out all of the time on the farm. But both of these chisel plows, the tires look like this and still somehow are holding air. I don't get it. But yet everything else, just goes flat constantly.
I drive by a construction zone and all my tires are flat.
Literally. Well, this folding cylinder here in this one was leaking extremely bad. Like it was flowing out of there faster than I could use the restroom. So we took the other one off the other digger down that we're parting out. And this one wasn't leaking, but I don't know if it's not gonna not be leaking for long. I wonder if a guy shouldn't like try to sand that up a little bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on and send it. Because then I can at least say I tried. We're gonna put that on there, like, there. That worked very well. Oh, I'm glad I'm a YouTuber because that makes work way easier. I just don't know if this is gonna last very long. Would it be a dumb idea to take some sandpaper and go like that a few times?
I think use a grinder. He'll go way faster than handstanding it.
There you go, Cameron. We maybe way overshot ourselves with pre-planting plants for the garden. Yeah, this is the tomatoes Mom started for the greenhouse, start of a greenhouse building that we have behind the house, as you guys saw in previous videos. They got a little bit away from us, so that pile of dirt we have in the shop that you saw in front of the payloader has been for this. We've been putting the tomatoes into bigger pots. And then these doors here, we have plastic in front, so during the day, we open them up, let the sunlight in, and then during the night we close it because you can't freeze tomato plants, obviously.